The Eyre Peninsula, a place of absolute breathtaking beauty, as raw and rugged as it gets in Australia. Sheer cliffs that plunge dramatically into the Southern Ocean, pristine beaches with sand so white it dazzles in the sun, and vast stretches of untamed wilderness. Join us as we explore this unforgettable part of the country, uncovering hidden gems and stunning landscapes that have captured our hearts. So we have now reached South Australia and we're down on the Eyre Peninsula. We are camping at an epic little spot called Serenity Campground, which is between Port Gibbon and Cow. $15 a night and we're legitimately right on the beach. Check this spot out. It's so nice to be parked up and just chilling out a little bit. Our own private little beach here to go for a walk along. We're parked up at a place called Cape Hardy, I believe. Bloody epic spot. It's donation, I think, for Royal Flying Doctor Service. So yeah, there's only a couple other vans parked up here and we have this view. There's even some sneaky little waves out the front, which I didn't really think they got waves over on this side. So very surprised to see that.
They're not having a good time.
Nice muzzle, mate.
Bird.
You're not meant to laugh at them.
They're not having fun. Frankie keeps using hers as like a little shovel. She keeps scooping up all the sand with it, which is why she's got sand all in hers.
There's sign for 1080 bait around here, so the muzzles come on for the dogs. This is the first time that they've actually, well, worn them properly anyway, apart from little tests, so I don't think they're a fan. They look pretty ridiculous too.
Get used to it. We better get used to it.
Got a pretty cool one today. We are out down south of Port Lincoln, right down the bottom of the Eyre Peninsula, and we are hitting up Whalers Way. I've always been keen to check this place out and haven't had the opportunity yet. It's right next to Port Lincoln National Park, which we would be very keen to go into, but we can't because of the hounds in the back of the car. So it costs $40 for the day to get into this place, and that actually includes one night of overnight stay. We've added on an extra night for $10, which we thought was pretty good value and gives us a bit more time to check out the place.
We're in.
We're in?
It's in.
You found it. See you later. Have fun standing here. We'll see you in 2 nights, eh?
Lovely. Be a nice break.
So we're going to stay at a place called Red Banks while we're in a Whalers Way, which is right across to the west, I believe. I think we're going to head straight out there now and kind of ditch the caravan and have some lunch and then do a little bit of exploring after that. track's gone a little bit sandy, so we're just going to lock the hubs in. I think it's like some other tracks have been down recently where it's pretty hard ground underneath, but just because we've got the Caravan, I might lock them in just to be safe. How is this place? Right here, maybe? What do you reckon?
Right here.
Camp setup is done. Not bad for a view. There's no mobile reception out here, but we've got Starlink set up. So that'll allow us mobile reception and internet to do some work, schoolwork and all that kind of stuff later on today, which is really good. Fairly new to owning a Caravan, but I reckon this is definitely my favourite part about having one. The ability to kind of come out to these kind of places and stay out for a few days at a time easily and have access to kind of all the things you want makes it super appealing. We're just going for a walk over to Red Bank Beach now. There's not really any signs to actually where to go to get to this place, so we're kind of just winging it. And there's definitely no clearly marked tracks, so it's a bit of a bash. So it looks like there's a ladder just over this way.
Mum?
Come.
What that bubble?
How good is this spot?
Very pretty.
Very pretty. Man, how is this light? Crazy good. Pippi! Frank, come here! Come on! Yeah, Frank! Diesel heater cranking. I think it's meant to be about 2 degrees tonight, so definitely getting prepared for it. It's bloody last night was freezing in Coffin Bay, and I think it's meant to be a fair bit colder again tonight, so kids are in thermals, diesel heater's going, and we should be set. In you go. Up. Come, Frank. Come, Frank. She's not. What are you doing, mate? Oh, it's toasty in here. What an epic night camped out at Red Bank. Today we're going to spend the morning travelling around and checking out all the spots around Whalers Way without the Caravan on. So first up we are going to head down to, I think it's called the swimming hole, which is like right back near the start of the entry, and then we'll kind of make our way back along towards where we're staying again for tonight.
I actually think it's swimming hole.
Swimming hole?
No G. Swimming hole.
Swimming hole. Yeah, okay. There we go. Is that said with an Adelaide accent? Or?
Swimming hole. Water gutter.
Water gutter, yeah. It's meant to be a pretty gnarly ladder to get down to get to this joint, so I'm not sure if we're going to do it, particularly with the kids and the dogs, but I will suss it out and see what it's like.
Okay.
Just got to go down. You're right, come over to Dad.
I'll go first.
Cape Wiles, Emmy.
Yay!
You reckon we might see some seals?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to the best mum in the world.
Thank you.
We just had a nice little breakfast. Yesterday, I meant to say we're actually at Cummings Community Caravan Park at the moment. So yesterday we just hung out here, pretty bad weather. We mainly come up here to escape the 50km/h winds and just chill out for the day, which is really nice. But the main reason we also come up here is today we are going to a place called Caravan Farm, which is a farm stay just outside of town that does full like grass-fed meat and like regenerative farming and everything like that. So we're gonna do a farm stay, which is $35. They also do like a big breakfast the next day for $25 per person. So we're going to have that, which is, we're very, very excited about that. It looks like it's really good food. And also they do like farm tours with like feeding all the animals and milking the cows and that, which the kids are pretty excited about.
Butter.
Butter, yes please.
Butter.
Yep, chuck it in the guts. Some lemon, butter, salt and pepper, and we are on.
Pretty cooked to me. You want to check it?
Looking good.
I just hope it tastes as good as it looks. I mean, it's not gonna be delicious. It's gonna be the best.
What are you most excited for, Noe?
Milking the cows and feeding the chickens.
Yeah, it's really good. How is it?
Good.
Oh, you're looking at all the goodies from Corinna.
Yeah, we stocked up.
How good is this? Tallow balm. Lots of grass-fed minces. Diced steak. A few briskets.
And a fruit kid.
A few steaks. Ossobuco. What's this one? Texas T-bone steak. Epic. And what did you think about Corinna Farm?
Good.
What did you like about it?
Seeing the goats and doing the farm tour.
How good was it, hey?
Yeah.
Camp for tonight. This is Eucalypt Campground in Coulter. Never actually been down here before. Looks bloody epic. Bit of a walk over some dunes and that to get to the beach. One of the main reasons why we wanted to get a little bit away from the waterfront was just because there's a fair bit of wind around at the moment. So we're hoping for a bit of protection, and definitely is a lot more protected where we're camped.
How do we get down?
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
What a morning. I tell ya, it was bloody freezing here last night. First night I've gotten cold in the van since we've been out on this trip. Ended up putting the diesel heater on this morning, which was pretty glorious. So made it a bit easier to get up. I ended up jumping in the water yesterday afternoon to have a little look for some abalone, but I didn't have any luck. So I'm hoping we might move sites a bit later on today. So I'm hoping I can kind of go to an area where it looks a little bit more likely to find some. Anyway, we are walking down. I got the kids just here. And we're walking down to the beach, and it looks pretty nice and calm this morning. So I'm going to try and throw around a few lures and hopefully get something, but it's probably not very likely because I'm not much of a cracking fisherman. But anyway, we'll see how we go. How good is South Oz? It's just beaches like this everywhere you look. Insane. We're going to walk up to there, and I might try fishing off the rocks over there. Main reason we're going up there is because it's in the sun. It's nice and warm. After standing in that water fishing, had to go for a swim while it's so beautiful still. It's bloody incredible. How good. South Australia. This is why you are my favourite. I'm glad the family's actually getting to see this, but I've seen a heap of this stuff in the past, but they haven't. Ashley's from South Australia, but she's never been over the western side of the Eyre Peninsula and everything, so it's pretty epic for her to see. How's this place, eh? This is the real South Australia now. South Australia reaffirming why it is the best state. Dead set. We've just come up to this place. Horrocks spot, Horrocks Lookout. Joint's incredible. I can't believe I've never checked out this one before. We just found a little place to park the van. We're not going to go too close to the edge. Just for the kids and all. And I think Ash will sketch out But we're gonna park back a little bit, and there's this epic like little lagoon area down there that looks sick for diving and yeah, diving, and the kids can probably go snorkeling and everything like that. So it looks epic. Wild. Did I mention this one's actually a free camp as well? This is why it's so good to be like self-sufficient and be able to go off grid. Be able to stay in places like this. Get me away from caravan parks and into this stuff, I reckon. What do you reckon, Frank? Good? How's this spot, eh?
Good.
Beautiful.
What do you reckon, kids?
Good.
Get some sun coming out. I think we could be on for a pretty good afternoon today. We might head down to the bottom, just down here, and go for a little dive, see if we can get some abalone for my parents to try for dinner, which they've never had before. Like, there's a rope you can use down here. How's this rope? It's pretty steep. I hope they just don't stack it all the way. Oh, here she comes.
What do the dogs look like?
Oh, that's sweet. They can kind of sink their legs into the sand enough that it just held them there. It's a leg burner to go off, I'll tell you that.
Stuck going back up.
Stand up, run, 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 run. How epic is this spot? Oh, this is a good sign. Abalone shell. All right, I'm gonna leave my gun here. I'm gonna go for a swim out and hopefully get some abalone. The pressure is on. Sausage smackdown. Whew. Oh man, it's cold and a lot of work, but we're on. Oh, we cleaned up some abalone for dinner. Get out of here. Some abalone. Some more abalone. And another one.
Yeah.
Dinner is served. They're not the best looking creatures, are they?
No, they aren't.
All right, let's try and prepare this time. Full disclaimer, I'm definitely not very good at doing this, but I can kind of get it done enough to be able to eat them, so. All right, I might film this one. So what we're gonna do is get this big boy out of the shell. So I'm basically just gonna try and cut around the edges until we can pop it out. Trying to avoid getting all the guts. Now,
Could I see? I want to see his guts. I want to see his guts.
What are you doing?
tenderizing it.
What happens if you don't tenderize it?
They just get super stiff, heaps of rigor. So tenderize it and then cut it up and seems to make a pretty big difference.
Our friend made one. Oh, who's this man? Hello.
Who's this man?
Hello.
Who's this man? Get out of
Doing?
here.
This is the very untidy household of the Lees.
Oh, sorry. I don't think you can make it too untidy in here.
Well, we can. Hi.
You can get everything.
Where's Poppy?
Beyond the sand dunes doing a pee. When no one can see him.
It's gone a pretty long way just to do a pee. Scared of the kids. I'm surprised you're not following him, mate. Okay, get some abalone.
Yeah!
Oh, dinner with a view. Time to cook the entree, chef.
I'm not chefing, you're chefing.
Master chef abalone.
I've already done chicken. I have met my requirements for chef.
One more job to go.
We like the butter.
We do like the butter
Like the butter. Need some tongs.
and the abalone.
That'll help too. Otherwise, we're just having butter.
Just having butter.
It's really not very good height.
It's a bit high for you.
Just a little. Don't mess around with the butter.
How's all these flies? You must really smell.
It's the fish. That was a bit silly, wasn't it? Oh wow.
What's the verdict?
It's hot.
Nice.
Like it?
No, yeah, not unlike squid.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But it's a bit meatier.
Yeah.
You did well?
Beautiful. Well done, Ash.
Oh well.
Well,
I literally just did the last bit because well done, Ben.
Hey, yeah.
oh,
The-
sorry.
Being out to do the work.
The person that put in all the hard work to actually get the abalone.
Go person.
Yeah. Wow, that was such a ripper night, showing the parents the cliffs around at Horrocks Spot. So we are going to escape out of this hectic wind now and head towards Syringa, and we might do a little stop off at Cummins Monument on the way. That place is epic. Highly recommend checking that out if you haven't seen it. Yeah, so anyway, we're going to stop off at Cummins Monument, and I might drag out the camera if it's looking nice. How epic is it here, eh? This is one of my favourite places. Bloody blows your mind. I think I'm going to get the drone and throw it up a little bit with I've never bloody had a chance to fly around here before, so even though it's pretty windy, I think it'll be all good. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Came for a little drive down to Syringa just to show the parents, and yeah, it's an epic looking day. So I think we're going to stay down here for the night and try to do a bit of fishing. I might jump in soon and go do a bit of a dive and guarantee we actually get some fish for dinner. Such a beautiful looking day. Like, the water is so crazy blue around here. It's insane. Full disclaimer, I'm not very good at spearfishing. I'm not a spearfishing guru, but I've kind of mucked around with it long enough to be able to get an average fish or so every now and then. So, target species, blue groper. 1, because they're easy. And 2, there's lots of them around here. And 3, I think they taste pretty good. I'm sure some people have different opinions on that. Otherwise, a male wrasse. We had one of them the other week and kids really liked it, and I thought it tasted pretty good. So we'll see what we can get. Something to kind of tie us over tonight for dinner, so we don't have to go through any more of our meat. Got a couple of what I like to call the green gropers. I don't know if that's the actual proper name for them, but they're the colour they are before they're blue, big blue gropers. So, and one of the male wrasse. Fish for dinner tonight.
Winner.
You. Now I got a runny nose.
Yeah, you got a bit of salt water up there.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Got to pay to play. So we're just going to go for a little tour around Syringa. Go for a drive kind of up and check out the other camp spots, and maybe go up and see if there's any waves or anything like that. Such a cracking day today. Absolute God's country.
Look how big those sand dunes are. Daddy, drive on them. Would you get bogged?
Nah. But I'll have to let the tyres down. I don't really want to do that.
Do you want to drive on the sand dunes?
Oh, not enough to let the tyres down.
Daddy, there's speed.
Come on, Troopy. 40 PSI club. Oh, I'm going to see what this one's like.
Are you sure you drive a Toyota?
Hey.
Are you sure you drive a Toyota?
I really don't want to let my tyres down, but I might have to.
I think you might.
Oh, look at them all fishing. Alright, I've caved. I'm letting the tyres down. This looks like too much sand up there, and I don't want to deal with getting bogged, so. So we're just going for a drive from camp. There's like a little road that Looks like it heads towards like the sand dunes and stuff. So want to go check it out, see if we can get access to the sand dunes, because I'd love to do some star photos down there later on tonight. So hopefully this one works out. Are we in the desert?
Very looks like it.
It very looks like it.
I would make it. It's going down there.
Yeah, go. Run.
I'm shaking my feet.
What do we have here, hey?
Various fish
Various fish.
caught by Ben this morning.
Did you say caught by Ben?
Courtesy of Ben.
Courtesy of Ben.
How great is Ben?
How good is
How
Ben?
good is Ash?
Ash is very good.
I love my dad.
Ash isn't so good that she can catch the fish. She can attempt to fill it for food.
So my job is to catch, gut and scale. Ash is the filleting queen and the cooking queen. So it's a good partnership. What do you reckon?
What's my job?
Just to
Eat it?
make us, yeah, to eat it. That's it. So I ended up going for another dive out there at Stringa this morning. We had a bit better visibility, and I managed to get a pretty big blue throat wrasse and a pretty good sized groper as well. So we've got that for dinner, and also the leather jacket that I got yesterday. So should be a good little feed. I tell you what, but we deserve a good dinner after today. Hey Ash.
That was what I don't even know what today happened. What today was.
I feel like the last week stuff just keeps breaking every day on the caravan. So in yesterday's episode and today's episode, solar stopped working again on the roof. What else? Main water. So we're in Alliston at the moment. So main water stopped working. And also our water tank levels on the Red Vision system wasn't showing as well. So it's been good times all around, but I think we have all of those problems solved. Thanks to...
Don't say that.
Thanks.
Don't say that. We hope that they're all resolved.
Thanks to Barry. Oh,
Hopefully that's just a test.
that siren is just the caravan malfunctioning again.
At least it gave us a warning this time.
Any caravan manufacturers out there watching this that would like to give us a lend of a new van, we would greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much. Did you wet the bed last night?
I wish. That would be way easier to solve.
You can probably almost see like a drop coming down just up there. So just, yeah, a few drops coming down during the night. The problem you get with these bloody roofs, I don't know if all caravans are the same, but we've actually eased off one of the ends this morning. You just get a massive pool of water up on the roof that sits there. So maybe that can be solved with angling on a bit of a slope when we know it's going to rain a fair bit, but it's definitely not an ideal solution. So plans for today, apart from trying to solve this roof issue, is to head back towards Talia, which is kind of down towards Elliston Way, and we're going to head out to the Talia Woolshed Caves, and we might stay out that way for a couple of nights. The weather's looking a bit clearer, and I really want to have a go at trying to do like some astro photos and time lapses and stuff down there because it looks really cool. Anyway, we'll see you down there, guys. A positive on today is this. We are all, well, we're not all set up, but we're all, we've got the van in the space. I'm gonna leave the roof down for a little bit today so we can climb on the roof and have a look around and see if we can work out where this actual leak is coming from. We thought it might be safer for Ash's weight to be up on the roof than mine, so she's gonna have a good look around and hopefully we can identify it. There's so many bloody, like we got heaps of solar panels, so there's so many places where the leak could actually be coming from. There's bloody silicon everywhere on these things. That's not how you put up the roof.
Hopefully we get this sorted before we go to Tassie.
Don't know if we'll have much of a caravan left by then if we don't have it sorted. So around where the original TV antenna was installed, like there's some pretty shonky looking stuff there. So we've just used some duct tape to, I think it's like the rubber is basically breaking away. So we've used some duct tape to kind of, bloody hell it's windy, use some duct tape to kind of tape back up that. I don't think the leak is probably there, but just while we're up there, just as a bit of maintenance. Ash.
Now the silicon.
It's good though.
Such an epic afternoon. We just hung out around the caravan. We met some new friends, some fellow guys traveling from Townsville. Really cool, kids exactly the same ages. So yeah, just hung out and had a chat. And then I've been running around like crazy with all this light and swell, trying to get some footage. I just did a time lapse out the cave of sunset, and I was gonna go down tonight and do a bloody star trail. But it's so sketchy getting down to the bottom of there. So what I'm actually gonna do, while I've got a little bit of light, I'm gonna go down there now. I'm gonna put the camera, set it up, and then I'm just gonna leave it there all night. So hopefully it's a little bit safer than me trying to scale this dodgy cliff in the dark. Oh man, I just saw the biggest wave. It's legitimately really solid out there. Like scary solid. You would not want to fall in the water around this place when it's like this, I tell ya. Round 3 in the cave. How epic is that? This place is that good. Don't know how good anyone can see this, but this is kind of what I'd scale along. This wall here. How good is this cave? Anyway, I'm gonna get this camera set up so I can get out of here while there's still a bit of light. All right, we set up. Let's get out of here. Oh, I hope this turns out worth it. I'm pretty encouraged after my one I did in Elliston the other day. So anyway, now I've got to get up this. And we are out. You guys get epic time lapse coming at you right about now. This place is about 5 minutes from camp and it's called The Tub. I've just gone down this dodgy looking ladder. Wow, that looks crazy wild, eh? I need my other camera so I can actually film it properly, but I might try and grab it.
No, I wanted to go down it.
I had enough trouble trying to get down myself, let alone him.
Yeah, no, it was a hard no from me.
Got it?
Yeah.
Woo! Made it, safe and sound. All right, guys, so we just left the Woolshed Caves at Talia. Hopefully, I did a pretty good job at capturing just how amazing that joint is, because Dad said it was incredible. Such raw and rugged coastline. So much swell around there. It was really, really amazing to see. Had an epic time. We met some new friends. The kids played the whole time. And yeah, just good times all around. What's going on here?
Leveling the van.
You got an engineering degree to do this?
No, I built a bathroom though.
Wasn't too bad. So this is site number 11 at Tractor Beach. Pretty rad little spot. So a lot of the things we read for here were saying like sites 10 to 14 are probably the best, but they're not suitable for caravans. And I saw a few other people saying that they got their bigger vans up here. So what we did was we actually just drove in and then walked around and had a look at all the different sites and then plugged in Starlink so we could book online from here. It's such a handy addition having Starlink, being able to kind of check out sites before you pay and book. I think that's kind of been a game changer for us this trip. Anyway, I managed to back the Caravan into here and I'm pretty much a rookie when it comes to backing up the Caravan. So if I can do it, I reckon most people would be able to do it. Hippie, why are you not on your bed?
Just want to do it.
Here we go.
Hang on, this is not safe.
It's just mind-blowing down this way. Like every single corner we drive around, there's just like an amazing headland where there's like wave setups and crazy blue water and just a lack of houses. It's insane. We've gone for a drive I think it's called like the Westall Loop Road. There's some property down at Westall that we want to just have a little look at and see what it looks like down in this area, because I've never been down here before. But I tell you what, going off this, it's pretty insane. How good is South Australia?
It's so good. This part of South Australia is so good.
Outstanding.
It's just breathtaking.
It is so bloody windy down here, offshore at least, but around at camp it's just blowing like dead onshore with the northerly. So come down here, had to go back to camp a few times today because Ash has a few work meetings. Obviously that's a priority with that paying the bills while we travel. So anyway, we wanted to get out again, but she had another one coming up. So we did a little dodgy pack away of the Starlink, and I'm just running it off the inverter and the troopy. Seems to be working good. So it's great to have that kind of option for her to kind of come out to places far away from camp and still do some work and sit on some meetings. Kids are having an absolute ball bloody playing around these rocks at the moment. Hopefully there should be like a good one to go for a swim in, I think. So have a look around. Swell's bloody pumping, but somewhere would be so good around here, I reckon. So we just found an epic little rock pool down here. So I think while Ash does this work call, the kids and I might go for a little sneaky chilly swim. We'll see if you're gonna hop in.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see. I'll believe it when I see it. How good is this spot? It's bloody incredible.
Crazy. I can't believe how
It's probably one of the craziest drives I've ever done out on anything, I reckon. Like, that looked insane on the drone. It just like kept going out and going out, hey?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, we are so far out from like the main part of the road now. You can't even see it from the road. It's insane. And I bring apples.
And the road wasn't bumpy at all.
Not at all. Anyway, today we are heading to a pretty well-known spot called Palubi, which is just across to the west of Streaky Bay. Gets a lot of attention on social media, this spot, so we're keen to see if it lives up to the hype. Anyway, we'll see you there, guys. How good a day is it?
Super pretty. It's nice to see blue sky.
Yeah, this is bloody first good day in a week, I reckon, eh?
What are we doing?
We're just going to go for a little walk down and scope out what this place looks like before we commit to driving straight down. I shouldn't even be nervous at all because like we do a lot of beach driving at home, but
Not with a caravan.
yeah, this will be the very first time we've had to like air down with the caravan and tow it on the beach. So it kind of makes me a little bit nervous. Anyone that's been watching my videos for ages would see I spend a lot of time driving on the beach. So it's pretty crazy that I would be nervous about this, but
I'm nervous.
But I am. I just
But I'm
don't.
confident.
Yeah, I'm confident as well, but I really don't want to get bogged. So I tell you what, it looks pretty incredible here. I think we picked ripper days to come, but so
How many max tracks do we have?
we don't need them.
Okay. How was it?
It's pretty good. Like the main part of the beach is super hard. Definitely not getting bogged on there. I did see like a guy not towing with an Amarok get bogged like where the little huts are just there. So there's definitely some soft parts. Down near like the actual camping area, it's a bit kind of churned up and a bit softer. So I'll definitely need to let the tyres down, I reckon.
Airing up down there? Because they're not airing up here.
Yeah, I think they're airing up down in the car park down there.
Okay.
But there's definitely some people that just don't air down because I was having a good look when I was walking along checking out the setups and definitely a bunch of people that aren't, but I reckon you could get bogged pretty easy, especially with the fat troopy.
I just don't think it's worth it.
No.
Just going down.
Yeah, and this car weighs too much, so definitely going to air down, and I think we should be pretty sweet, but
Down there, yeah?
we'll just do it here, seeing that we're parked here. I'm just going to let the tyres down to probably about 18 all the way around. I think we should be pretty safe with that. That wasn't too bad, hey?
That was good. Well done. Amazing what happens when you let your tyres down.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty easy really. Let the tyres down to 18, van down to 20. And yeah, it's a bit soft up the back here, but it was very easy. So I wouldn't stress too much about that one. Doing a bit of MacGyver work.
Mate, there's not much you can't fix with
Some cable ties.
cable ties and duct tape. You stuck, Frank?
Quank, 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 quank. Get all the
Not a bad place to spend the next few days, hey Emmy?
Yeah.
What's tomorrow?
Birthday.
Whose birthday?
My birthday. Emmy's birthday! Yay!
Are you excited?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
We have pretty high standards with beaches, like coming from Queensland where we spend a lot of time on like Fraser and Moreton and that, and this is like really, really nice. We've probably got it on probably a really good day, and I'm guessing if it wasn't such a nice day, I'd probably have a different opinion, but it's bloody beautiful here.
Play Charles.
What are you making?
Birthday cake.
Birthday cake for Emmy.
I haven't made this recipe before, so let's see how it goes.
I reckon it'll be pretty good. Tell you what, that water's pretty nice. Surprisingly, it's the warmest water we've had for ages. The sun is pumping today too, so it's doing a really good job at keeping up with Starlink. 100%, yes. The reality of camping on the beach.
On the Eyre Peninsula.
And just the beach.
And just the beach.
At least the kids are still frothing.
Yeah, they're having heaps of fun. Frank?
Where's your friend, Frank?
Been kicked outside because she keeps vomiting. Classic Pippi. Just eating
Everything
everything
on the ground
making
and
her vomit.
spewing it back up again.
Gross.
You get kicked outside? Hey? Get kicked out? Spewy? What are you making?
Shepherd's pie, but it's kind of like a, we live on the road and try not to eat vegetables that have been sprayed with pesticides. So it's like a makeshift shepherd's pie.
And it tastes bloody good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it probably doesn't look so good right now, though.
Cooked in the ziggy too.
Cooked in the ziggy.
Come in with that dinner.
And sand.
The reality of camping right on the beach is never as good as what it seems, hey?
It's still pretty beautiful, but, you know, you just can't not have sand everywhere.
Everywhere. Happy birthday. Big 7-year-old, hey. Going for a little drive down the beach at Palubi. Gonna go check out this island out there. I think it's called Kiffin Island. It looks like pretty low watermark, like across there on low tide. So we're wondering if we can walk across. Probably not, but it'd be pretty epic if we can. So we'll have a little look. Come, Frank! Come on! Pippi gave up. So Frankie powered out here, but Pip made it about 3/4 of the way and then's gone back again and given up. So Ash has just headed in to put her on a lead and bring her back out again. You find a Pippi?
The current's pushing her a fair way, actually, so it's probably why she started freaking out.
Roaming sausages. Pip doesn't look too stoked to be doing this.
He's not happy with this situation at all.
Frankie's loving it, but
Yeah, Frankie's good. Frankie wants to get that albatross. No, leave it, babe.
What was that?
a bird that would eat you.
What was it?
An albatross.
The albatross.
Birthday Island girl.
Yeah!
This is pretty rad. I remember when we first drove down here yesterday, we were looking out here and being like, I wonder if you can walk out there. So it's pretty cool that we're going to make it, but we probably haven't got much time to be out here because it's probably about the turn of the tide now, I'd say. We do not want to be out here all day. What are we doing? Well, it's Emmy's birthday, so it is a bloody good excuse to cook one of our favourite meals, which we actually haven't had since we've been on the road. So very excited for it. We have a beef brisket from Caravan farm, and we're going to slow cook it. Slow cook it in bone broth. So got some Juvivity bone broth. I've actually never used this flavoured one in there before, so very keen to see how that comes out. Basically going to sear it with salt and pepper in butter and then chuck it in the slow cooker for the day. Pretty simple, bloody tasty and very healthy. So it's a win in our books. Lots of salt. Butter. Oh, Well, look at that.
What can you smell?
All right, while we're waiting for that to cook on the other side, probably about 2 to 3 teaspoons of Gevity bone broth. And a couple of cups of water. Didn't think of, we've got this little slow cooker that we keep in the van, but the problem that we have a lot of the time is actually fitting our big cuts of meat in there. So we probably should have cut this bad boy in half first. But anyway, I reckon we can squeeze it in. It should work.
Squish it down. Right, can I get inside?
Let's do it. Get out the flies, hey? And there we go. On low for the rest of the day, and we'll have an epic healthy meal later on tonight. Frothing.
Happy birthday, dear Emmy. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Big bottom up for the windows.
Woo! That's good. So we are currently using the slow cooker. We've also got Starlink running. Battery 99%.
You want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just put it all behind. Remember you.
Now for the second worst thing about taking your car and caravan on the beach. And if you're wondering what the worst part is, you probably haven't driven on the beach very much, because it is 100% cleaning your car. Does anyone else with these ARB compressors have issues with the it locking on the valve stem? Mine's always been absolutely crap and it drives me insane. All right, so that was Palubi. I reckon that was pretty sick. There's not many places you could get a car and van onto the beach that easy, I reckon, so I can see why everyone loves it so much. What do you reckon, Ash?
Oh, it was amazing. It was so beautiful.
It'd be epic to get it with some all-day offshores and maybe like some high tides in the morning to kind of see what it looks like, because I reckon it looks nicer on high tide, but every time it was high tide, the wind kind of came up.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are heading back to Streaky, fill up some water, do a dump point, and then we're going to head out to Point Brown for a couple of days of free camping. We're trying to delay our trip over to Ceduna. We got a few things we're waiting for in the post, so trying to delay it till we get there, and yeah, just see some other places on the way. Well, I tell you what, I had zero expectations for today. Big strong northerlies kind of come up, and we just we're waiting to go to Ceduna, and we didn't want to pay for a campground there, so we thought we'd come out to Point Brown because there's free camps. I've been out here for surfing before, but on the other side, and usually go there when it's real strong southerly, but this is really strong northerly, so I kind of expected we're just going to be battening down out of the wind for a day before it goes southerly. But this place is bloody epic. I'm so impressed right now. Like, I expected us to be holed up in the caravan all arvo, but instead we got crazy blue water and it's clean. So we're going to stay hitched up here. I think because the wind goes southerly tomorrow, so we'll probably move out of this spot and go to another spot around here. But how epic is this for today? How good is this for a sneaky little spot?
Oh, goodness. Definitely unexpected.
Okay.
Definitely unexpected.
What a ripper day at the beach. I dead set expected to be locked up in the caravan today because it's so windy. And now we've got this cracking blue water. It's so nice. It's really cool here. It's like a real deep drop off, like straight off the beach. So heaps of fun to swim. Kids are having an absolute ball. Oh, this is why it is that good traveling. It's worth all the rubbish that you deal with to get this kind of stuff. Alright legends, I think it's time to wrap up this video. Epic few days at Palubi, followed by Point Brown. So we're heading into Ceduna where we got to pick up a bunch of stuff from the post office, and then we're going to slowly make our way across to Nullarbor. So I guess we'll see you in the next video there. Nullarbor, here we come. Yoo!
Woo!